Video games have come so far when it comes to capturing the feel and accuracy of real-world vehicles. Every model, every sound dialed in with precision. But what about the racing circuits? How accurate are they? What lengths do the game developers go to capture the essence of the racing circuits that really exist in our world? Well, I took a trip to a racing circuit not far from me to find out. So we are here at Mount Panorama Racing Circuit. Located in the central tablelands of New South Wales, Australia, Mount Panorama Racing Circuit is most well known for the Bathurst 1000, a 161-lap endurance race that's considered the high point for the Australian Repco Supercar Racing Championship. The circuit is a 6.21 kilometre monster with an elevation of 174 metres or 571 feet. It's regarded as one of the most dangerously difficult circuits in the world due to the rapid elevation changes, tight sections, and its near 2 kilometre long straight that has claimed more than a few lives. Mount Panorama has been featured in many racing games over the years, but most recently Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsport, and Grid Legends. So here's what we're going to do. I have picked 7 landmarks from Mount Panorama. We're going to start with the most obvious and work our way through to the least likely to be included in a game, and we're going to find out which of the 3 most recent games to include this track nailed it the best and becomes King of the Mountain. Located between the chase and the final corner of the circuit, Murray's Corner, is Ridges Hotel. Built in 2009, this is probably the best place you can not only stay but view the race from at the same time. Is it in Grid Legends? Yes, although it is not quite as detailed as I thought it would be. It is also in Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo 7. Okay, on to the next one. Located on Mountain Straight, just after the first turn is this beautiful house that has the perfect view of the racetrack. Nearby properties sell for really good money, most recently in the millions. Can you imagine living right next to an international racing circuit? Would that be cool or annoying? Let me know in the comments. So, this house is in Grid Legends, it's also in Forza Motorsport, and it's in Gran Turismo 7. I think these might be a little too easy. Time to turn up the difficulty a little bit. On the second turn of the track are these telegraph poles. Now there's a distinct possibility these aren't in any of the games because at the speed you'll be doing around this corner, you won't even know if they're there or not. But let's check anyways. Well, there they are in Grid Legends. And there it is in Forza Motorsport. And there it is in Gran Turismo 7. You know what? This looks so close to the real thing. I'm going to give Gran Turismo 7 a golden tick and an extra point for this one. I think I might have something that will trip one of these games up. Located at the top of the cutting is this green roofed house that has a very distinct look. Let's see if it's in any of the games. Well, would you look at that? There is a house there, but it's definitely not the same house. My theory is that the people that own these houses would need to give permission for their houses to be featured in these games, so it is forgivable if they put a different house in as a placeholder. Forza Motorsport has it, and it looks fantastic, and so does Gran Turismo 7. You know what? I'm going to tighten the screw on just how picky I am from this point forward. Right before starting your descent at the S's, you will encounter this tree with a very distinct kink in the middle of it. Now if we have a look at Grid Legends, we'll see that it's just a very straight tree. I'm not going to count this one. What about Forza Motorsport? Oh wow, not only does it have the kink, it almost looks like it's got the foliage. In fact, I'm going to give it the golden tick and an extra point for this. This is fantastic accuracy. And Gran Turismo 7 does have the tree and it does have the kink, but the foliage is a little different. Time to get 100% OCD on this. Now if we go right back to the starting grid, we can see these lights on the right hand side. I wonder if they use the exact same lights or just some stock set of lights they have from other racing games when developing them. Let's check. Well, Grid Legends does have lights, but they're different looking, so no. Forza Motorsport have the same lights though, so a big thumbs up there. Hang on a minute, Gran Turismo 7 has different lights too. Something's up here. See, when looking on Google Maps, we go way back to 2015, we can see that what they've featured in the game are the old lights, not the new ones. So everybody gets a point, but Forza Motorsport, you get the golden tick for being up to date and accurate. The last one we're going to do a little bit differently. If you go back up to the top, right at the top of the S's, at the end of Skyline, you'll get this wonderful view. I wonder which game absolutely nailed the scenery in the far, far distance. Well, Grid Autosport at least got the telegraph pole, although it is different, and it kind of got the greenery right, so I'm going to give it 2 points. Forza Motorsport nailed the pole, and also nailed the greenery in the background following that tree line. I'm going to give it 3 points. And Gran Turismo 7 actually did quite a fantastic job in nailing the tree line at the back, the mountain range, and the pole. I'm going to have to give Gran Turismo 7 4 points for this one. And here are your results. Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo 7 are tied at 11 points.